So this is the start of I guess a guide for Icicle. Um, it's one of the recommended for new player builds. I'm not sure if I have the same Q and W as on the builds, but these are the ones I use. For all these new player builds, it's very essential that you do not hit on the engage. So basically, when you hear the caller saying "Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1," that's not for you. That's for the DPS and everything like that. Especially with Icicle, you do not want your E on the clump because this isn't, even if you're high spec, this isn't intended to be a damaging. It's not a damaging weapon. It's more for utility. So after the engage is when you want to use it to disengage. So basically, they call 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody runs in, hits the clump. After that, you want to hit it like anybody in their back line and get your to be able to get your team out of there. And then you also have knight armor, which basically makes a wall. So like the best what I do is hold on. Basically after the engage, I'm gonna wait for that to cool down too. So they just engaged. The clump got deleted. Their back line is trying to run in. You hit that. You hit that on like a choke or something like that, and like your team's going to be able to get back to safety. With your Qs and Ws, you want to kind of save that for anybody who gets inside your back line. So like say if like your healers are getting like attacked by some assassin or something like that, Q that assassin, W them, and it'll freeze them. And yeah, even with these, you don't like none of your moves you really want to use on engage. So like because you're just gonna nerf your party's damage if you do. Even if you have high IP in Icicle, it's just not intended to be a damaging um weapon. For that, if you do want to go with frost staffs, you want um oops, where are they? You want you want to focus on permafrost and glacial, as those are the damage dealing ones. Permafrost is more useful um in the small scale ZVC, and I think glacial is useful in nice. I think glacial is useful in like GVG, but I'm not really sure. I haven't really done that yet. So yeah, there's glacial. I'm not even level 1 in that yet. Um, but yeah, like as far as like damage or IP wise, weapon wise, DPS, you're gonna want to go with permafrost. Icicle is just like a utility weapon. Uh, anyway, that's all. If you get caught, use your boots to get out of there. I'm gonna try to do a few guides on all of the new builds that they're recommending for newer players. Uh, yeah, it's basically it on this one though. Which you can also use this to like for flanks. Like if they're trying to flank us, so having map awareness is really good. Say you notice a blob coming in from like the side, like you're all focused on this area right in here, and there's a blob coming through here. You can cast your E on them, get in there, and hit your wind wall, W out, Q. Just try to delay them as long as you can until your main Zerg can switch focus to them or kite them or whatever. Uh, yeah, I think that's basically it on this. You want to use pork omelets. Yeah, since you have these boots, you're probably better off with resistance potion. But, I mean, gigantify, I think, wouldn't be a bad idea. That just gives you one extra, like, crowd control removal.